Hello, welcome to Muckman Movies. Yes, it's that time of the month again where I'll go through my pickups for April. I'm a little bit late this month. I went away to Derbyshire for a weekend last week, so hence the reason it's a little bit late. But if you want to see what I picked up in April, stay tuned after this. Yep, so April didn't pick too much up. There wasn't a right lot I wanted. And I'm trying to save a bit of money and reduce what I'm buying because these shelves are not going to last forever in terms of space and storage. So I am trying to cut down quite a bit. So I picked up 5 films last month, starting with 28 Years Later, Bone Temple. This was a massive improvement on the first film, I thought. You've got Jack O'Connell, who's convincingly vile and repulsive as one of the Jimmys, the Jimmy leader, should I say. Nia DaCosta directs the hell out of this. And then you've got Ralph Fiennes. What's his character? What's his character called? Dr. Kelson, that's it. So you've got Dr. Kelson and Samson. They end up developing a bit of a bromance. Samson is one of the big brutish infected. But they end up developing quite a bit of a bromance, and it's just absolutely fascinating. Loved their chemistry. It's brilliantly directed, like I say. Some fantastic cinematography. The scene with Dr. Kelson and the soundtrack of Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden. What a scene that is. I was blown away by it. Like jaw dropping on the floor moment. So yeah, Bone Temple, if you've not seen it, because it did bomb at the cinema for some reason, maybe because the first film was a bit all over the place in tone, especially with that ending. I mean, the ending of the first film really was jarring for me. I didn't mind the characters, it was just the way they were handled. They were almost like superhuman, Power Ranger strength, doing all this parkour and somersaults in the air. It didn't really sit well with me, did that. But this is much more grounded in reality. Definitely an improvement on Danny Boyle's previous film. So that's that. The month before, March, we saw the release of Hard Boiled by John Woo, and last month we got The Killer, which is one of John Woo's other masterpieces. Such a fantastic crime thriller where you follow a hitman and he accidentally blinds this female performer in a bar, and he's a hitman with a conscience. He wants to get out of the game, but he just keeps getting into trouble with the people he's working for and what have you. Danny Lee's excellent as the cop, hot on his trail, and I won't go too much more into it. Just that there's one of the best gunfight scenes you'll ever see right at the end, set in a church. Oozes style, and it's just cinematically, it's just a wonderful film to watch. The Killer, fantastic. Actually, I'll open this because this is the 4K special edition. So it comes in the slip with the same artwork. And then you get the 4K case. You get some art cards. We'll go through. So on the back of each art card, you've got this. This is the art card. These are different stills from the film, so that's the female performer who ends up getting blind, and Chow Yun-fat looks after her. It's just such a stylish and cool film. If you like Hard Boiled and you've not seen The Killer, definitely worth picking up. And then you've got 3 discs. So you got the 4K, the Blu-ray, and probably the special features. So disc 3 is the extended cut. That's Blu-ray. Disc 2 is the extras. Disc 1 is the 4K feature and additional extras. Why is this not shutting? You do get a poster like you normally do with these special editions. So that's the artwork on the back of those art cards. That's the artwork. Is that on the front? No, that's different artwork. And I believe, I'm not 100% certain, someone can maybe clarify if I'm right or not, but the artist who has done all these John Woo editions for Arrow, I think he passed away this week. And then you've got a booklet. As usual, lots of essays, an interview with John Woo, lots of film stills. So that's The Killer, fantastic release by Arrow. I've not watched this. I watched Hard Boiled the other day and it looks fantastic. So pick them up if you've never seen them because they are fantastic action crime thrillers. Next up, I had this on pre-order for a while and I've picked up another Alien Covenant steelbook, and this is much nicer than the previous initial release steelbook. It's got a nice glossy finish. It's got a little bit of an embossed frame around it, and I actually decided to plump for the edition from Vice Press printing website. They sell loads of film prints and stuff. This is signed by the artist Matt Ferguson. It's 4K. 4K and Blu-ray edition, steelbook, signed by the artist. Loved it on initial watch at the cinema, but there's some implausibility that creeps in on your second and third watches. So I have fallen out of love with it a bit. It's still an improvement on the Alien films that had come before, like Resurrection and trying to think of the others. Yeah, like Alien Covenant and Prometheus. But because Prometheus really grates on me with how stupid the scientists are. They're supposed to have incredible IQs, but they decide to make so many stupid common sense mistakes that it really gets up my back, really, does Prometheus. It's a fantastic looking film, but yeah. This is more brutal. This is more in line with the first 2 films. But there's some implausibility and, again, characters making silly mistakes. Right, next up, I picked this up off the back of Aaron over on Professional Unboxings. He'd done an unboxing of this, and I picked up the steelbook of The Housemaid, starring Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. So it comes with quite a clever, what is going on with the light? Maybe it's the reflection on this slip. So this is a Lionsgate release, I believe. They always release really nice steelbooks with nice slips. And this has got a really nice glossy feel to it. Amanda Seyfried there and Sydney Sweeney there. And I've watched it since I bought it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can see why it was a big hit at the cinema. If you like films like Fatal Attraction or The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, you'll really enjoy this. It's a bit overlong. It's about 2 hours 10, 2 hours 20 or something. It's a bit bloated in the narrative, But Amanda Seyfried plays a brilliant role, and there's lots of curveballs along the way that keep the viewer guessing. So I was on the edge of my seat from about the halfway mark to the end, just wondering where this was going to go. It plays out at the beginning, first half, it plays out quite predictably. But then there's a few curveballs that just keep you guessing. You don't know what's going to happen or what their motives are and the characters' motives are. But yes, Amanda Seyfried, she knocks it out of the park. And then finally, I picked up this box set from Radiance. It was, I think normal price was £40, and I picked it up for $33.99. And it's a box set, it's a trilogy, and it's the Japanese Godfather trilogy. So this is the nice sturdy box. So this guy here, I think he's called Sakura. He's the head of the Yakuza Nakajima Syndicate. And this guy here, he's his second in command. But it's... So I watched the first film yesterday, which is called The Japanese Godfather. And then it comes with the part 2, which is Ambition, and part 3, which is called Conclusion. This is like proper epic storytelling, 70s storytelling. It's just got that 70s charm, you know, they're going into discos and you've got the 70s music playing and they're all dancing around with 70s dance moves and stuff, but it's proper stylish. They're all wearing really smart suits and shades. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious when they're going in and committing their crimes and things that they're bad guys, because most of them are wearing sunglasses like Ray-Bans and what have you. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this. It's an epic film. It's about 2 hours, 10 minutes. Just feels epic, just like Francis Ford Coppola's Godfather. So you've just got a lot of characters and a lot of criminal organisations all vying for like dominancy, and they're getting involved with sort of racketeering and blackmail over just normal companies. There's a lot of betrayal. Really enjoyed it. The acting is just fantastic in this. The characters are brilliant too. If you like your Japanese crime thrillers, this is definitely one to pick out. The opening scene, first 10 minutes, is a bit convoluted because they're just introducing so many different characters and crime organisations that you're going, yeah, you just can't keep up with it, but it settles down after about 10-15 minutes and you start to learn who each of these characters are. There's a lot of characters to get to grips with. But yeah, I can't wait to watch the other two now, because it was gripping from start to finish, really. Yeah. So I recommend picking that up if you can find a good deal like I did. So that's the Godfather trilogy by Radiance. So there you go. Those are my pickups for April. Let me know what you think of my pickups in the comments below. Have you seen any of these? Tell me what you think of the films, if you have seen them. If you like this sort of thing, hit that subscribe button, because I'm always doing my pickup videos and I do top 10 videos. Yeah, I'm always doing some sort of challenge these days. So yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and goodbye.